Greetings. It's been a little while. Been in a rest and recovery mode, trying to figure some things out regarding how this is going to go forward. Still, honestly, stunned that there were enough people in this country who could see the disaster of the Democrats who voted not the Democrats. Also stunned by the 70+ million people who voted for Kamala Harris. Stunned, even though there were supposedly 81 million who voted for Joe Biden, brain-addled Biden, in 2020. It's today. Today is the day President Joe Biden pardoned his son Hunter Biden. Not just for specifics, but for anything and everything over 10 years. Pardoned him. And no. Pardoned him. And even though I don't follow any of those details, because the details of it are, first, they are what they are. Second, it's hard to follow all of that when there's so many attempts to spin it to make it better. I'm not interested in the details. In that sense, I'm actually more of a historian than I am a current events person, because I want to separate out to say, well, what really happened? Let's look at it when we have enough information to know what really happened, and not just the spin of the moment. But in a different sense, there's no surprise. There's no surprise. Joe Biden has not been intellectually capable of being president since he ran for president in 2020. Yet all those millions of people voted for him. Hunter Biden was obviously, clearly, apparently, peddling influence. Otherwise, why would anybody give a crackhead all that money? So you have all of that. Joe Biden solved any real need to go through any of those details, including the details that would lead back to him by pardoning his son. This after President Biden said he would not pardon his son. I think maybe I read some things that he said he wouldn't pardon him until after the election. Well, I don't think he said it quite that way, but I'm beginning to wonder, maybe he said he wasn't going to pardon him until he could be sure that he had to, until there would be no political impact on him or his reelection possibilities. Anyway, I'm not staying in those details. I'm not staying in that quagmire. Democrats, is this justice? Democrats, is this no one is above the law? Democrats, is this, wait, we have process, we have procedure, we have real investigation, is that what you see? Or do you see the Biden family benefiting in ways that any average and normal American would not? President Biden pardoned his son on this day. Those who voted for President Biden, this is what you voted for. Those who voted also for Kamala Harris, this is what you voted for. It's premature, and maybe it will never happen, but it is premature to ask you if you somehow see the problem with who you're voting for, because if Trump ever did this, you would, I'm sorry, you all would be in, you all be in emergency rooms with strokes. It's not to say that anything about it is good. It is to say, here's a mirror. You Democrats, you never Trumpers, you TDS people. Is it time for you to start buying some vowels? Is it time for you to start buying some vowels? Start trying to solve these puzzles. You have been played. If you voted for Joe Biden, you voted for Kamala Harris, you have been played. Comment below. Engage. Give me something to work with. Give me something to respond to. There's no recovery for this nation until you all start your journey to look at yourselves, the people who used you, the people who told you how you are to think, and you followed compliantly. There's room in this great American world for people who think for themselves. You all do not. It's time for you to start. We encourage you to do it. Son of Liberty 2020, mliberty2020 at gmail.com. Time for Americans to stand up and demand answers rather than you Democrats and you TDS sufferers to say it's all the orange man's bad problem. Look in the mirror. This country needs you, and we need for you to look in the mirror at your own. To your own mindlessness and to your own arrogance. See you next time.